So it's, what is it, June 27th maybe?
Yeah,
Like that?
something like that.
25th, 27th, somewhere. Last weekend in June. And we requeened this hive about, what, 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah.
So we're just checking in on her. We checked the one time, it looked like everything was good. They're certainly eating their feed, not at the rate of this one though. The upper hive's eating our feed like mad.
I think this
Not
is
sure,
this is week 3 or 4, right?
I think 4.
4, yeah.
And not sure why one hive eats the feed more than the others, but you feed them just till they get moving and get these brood boxes filled up. So I already smoked them. They seem to be out foraging. It's like about noon. But probably a better time of day to look in on them. So we're just going to make sure the queen's still doing her thing, that with C and cap brood, and
Don't tilt it. It's empty.
nope, it's full. I filled the feeders about, I want to say 2 days ago now, so I knew they wouldn't have feed issues. I'll smoke again. They're super calm right now, super calm. They don't always stay calm though, so we want to act relatively quickly. Without
Look for queen.
looking for a queen, make sure we're not. Don't think the queen would be up here, but you always check anyway. A little bit of burr will clean off. Where is your hive tool?
Can you bring both of them?
Alright, so it doesn't look like, just looking on top of them, that these frames are all filled out, but I'm gonna check it anyway. Eventually we're gonna we'll reconfigure these if they fill them out enough, but they're nowhere near that right now. Empty. So I'm not going to keep taking them out. I'm just going to start sliding them out. Nothing on this one. No queen over here that I can see.
Just starting to build it out there.
Yeah, they're just starting to move on this frame. So these are getting a little stickier to move now because they have propolis that they glue these things together with. I am going to inspect this one.
A whole bunch of cells on this one. That's about.
Let's see what's going on here. Eggs over here.
Are there?
Yep, eggs over here. I do not see a queen.
This side looks unusual to me. It's not fully drawn out, but watch out, there's bee down the bottom there. But there's like a whole bunch of cells that are closed.
Lots of larvae in here. Lots of larvae, lots of eggs. Looks like the queen is doing her thing. The bees are incredibly calm.
Yeah, they're very quiet.
Super calm. They don't seem to mind us right now. Then I'll get stung as soon as I say that. So, I don't know how much more we want to look at. I mean, there's definitely eggs in here.
Just slide it over. I want to just check to make sure they're not. This is weird. They're like capping off stuff before it's even drawn out.
You want to check it out?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it?
I got it. Thank you. There's tons of eggs in this.
And tons of cat brood over
Tons
here.
and tons and tons of eggs. Alright.
Tons of eggs, tons of cat brood.
So, try to move out of the sun here. There should be little white dots in most of those cells.
I haven't seen the queen yet, but she's certainly doing her thing. So
It's a very unusual pattern of capping, which is strange.
I don't think we need to keep looking. I mean, she's doing her thing. They seem to be cooking with gas. They seem to be super happy. I see the nurse bees sticking their heads in the comb, cleaning it out and doing their thing. Feeding the larva. This looks like a healthy colony if I've seen one, that's for sure. Do we need to keep going? I mean, this looks... Haven't seen the queen, but at this point, it's fairly obvious that she's doing stuff. Can you pull her out? Pull her out.
I'm just peeking.
They are really quiet.
The capping is very sporadic, though. There's eggs in every single one of these cells. Every single one of those open cells has an egg in it.
I say let's get out of here. They're super quiet. They're happy. Queen's doing her thing. Let's get out.
I want to know how many of the frames are drawn out on this end. We haven't started the last frame.
They haven't started the last like 4 frames over here. So do we want to put an empty one on that side?
There are larvae, multiple larvae sometimes here. I don't know what's going on. Are these like drones being born? But there's so many eggs. This can't be all drones.
No.
Just like they're capping off cells before it's even all like fully drawn out. It's a little strange.
I would like to.
Might be because of the timing, because we had to.
Yeah, it could be a timing thing because we had to re-clean, right?
There's a lot of drones here. I think while the re-queening was happening, that there were drones being born. What are you doing? This one goes in there.
I know. I'm just peeking.
Okay.
I'm totally satisfied. Let's get out of here. They're
Yep.
They're totally.
No, this one goes that way.
This one goes this way.
That one goes that way. We should put numbers on these.
Why don't
And
we
I
put some of
think-
the empty ones over here?
We'll put one of those 2 empty ones over here. And how many are? So this one's empty.
And then I've got 4 empty over here. Or one they're starting on, but
Okay, so then let's put the empties on this side.
both empties, right?
Yeah. Here, because we're squishing bees right there.
So you try to keep them growing in a semi-even pattern. I mean, within the frames. Nowhere near a second brood box though, so we know that.
Yeah. There's 4 empty frames in here still. We haven't even started.
So
Can you square up these? There's some. This one is like not in the right place.
they're starting to hum now. So we need to get out of here.
In one of these.
I left the jar of comb down bottom. That was a mistake.
Where's that?
On the counter, I believe. Yeah, they're starting to hum. See ya.
Okay. How much sugar water do you have?
It's full.
Okay. Grab the 2 cardboard. Slide it more this way. The hive's pretty peaceful and it's doing something. There's some ants in there too. We'll have to weed whack this down a little bit so the ants can't get in.
Okay, lower hive, doing really well.
Shutting up.
I'm gonna go smoke the upper hive.